Hey, what's up, fuckers? I always try to do something different. Hey, we're back with yet another beer review. It's me, Griff, joined by Mr. PJ. And yeah, finally, we're getting around to this. Before I announce it, thanks, Joe. He sold us the case, pretty much. But yeah, we're going to finally review 2015. You probably won't be able to see it, but Bourbon County Stout, the one and only.
From Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah. That was the shitty part of all this. But, I don't know, a little background. This was, as far as I'm concerned, it was one of the first barrel-aged stouts. And that was way back in the early 90s, I think. It was one of the first times I did it.
Was it 94?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. As far as I'm concerned. I think that is what happened. So yeah, what we got is the new style bottle, which I guess has caused a lot of problems.
I like it kind of better.
I think it's a sexy bottle. It's hard to tell. You can't tell by the camera, but it's kind of etched and raised lettering on the bottle.
Kind of old school. Like it reminds me of like an old style.
Like an ailment bottle. You know, like you got an ailment.
Yeah.
You know, the doctor would hand you a bottle like this. You know, built into it. But
I think that's cool.
You know, this year's release has been tainted by infections left and right, and mostly the coffee, I think, was the biggest culprit, right?
I think so. Wasn't some rare also?
Oh, I'd hope not. But yeah, it's just been a...
Yeah, there was some rare because the black market price dropped drastically after that.
No, I didn't know that. Well, we're still going to seek one of those out too, but man, it's been a pretty down year for Bourbon County because I can't remember a time when it was this bad. Infections left and right, but I've had some of these already, and they've all been perfectly fine. So this is a
13.7.
Yeah, 13.7.
In my opinion, the 14.3 is better than the 13.7. This is still an excellent beer.
And this is close to a year. We're almost on the year anniversary. Yeah. September 29th of last year's when it was bottled. So year. Let's just say it was a year in the bottle. Man, what else? What am I missing? It's incredibly hyped beer for all the right reasons. I don't know. You mentioned. Sorry, go ahead.
I forgot.
Okay. You mentioned Anheuser-Busch buying them out in 2011, I think. And I was really worried that quality I don't care about the other Goose Island beers. I was afraid this was going to suffer some kind of,
travesty.
Yeah. But it hasn't. Unless you count this year, I don't know, an asterisk beside that.
I heard through the grapevine, well, not through the grapevine, but I heard it was actually one of the transport things that was actually infected, like
the bottle line?
No, something else, like something else, like entirely, like it was another vessel or something that was infected that did it. So it wasn't actually kind of their fault.
Well, that's significant then, if that's the case. But yeah, I guess if you did get an infected bottle, you would either send them or take a picture of your receipt, or send them the full bottle, or take a picture of the empty bottle. I mean, it was something really loose. Like you could just, or maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but and then they'd send you your money back and a t-shirt, which I forgot to mention. I wore this just for this review, my Bourbon County shirt. But yeah, people got a free shirt. I paid $40 for this shirt, okay? And all I had to do was buy a bad bottle. Come on. God damn it, Bev. Thanks, Bev. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this. Oh, it's infected. Yeah, these big bomber bottles, you better find a buddy or just be prepared to get pretty strongly buzzed. Yeah, you think you have more in it.
Yeah.
than there actually is.
This is a bottle you could beat the shit out of somebody with.
Yeah. They're sexy bottles, man. I'd like to repurpose them somehow. But yeah, we got a port here. Yeah, I mean,
dark as night.
butthole black. You know, it's about as black as it gets. Oh yeah, super, super dark. Just looking at it in the glass, you can tell it's oily. I mean, it is thick.
That's what she said.
Yeah. All right.
Barrel's definitely died down from.
I can instantly get like a charred, like a burnt, almost kind of like, but a pleasant burnt. Like I guess when they, what do they do to the barrels? Char, yeah. They char. I get like this charred, slight smokiness, like almost instantly, followed by a ton of vanilla.
Yeah, tons of vanilla.
A little bit of coconut.
Getting some dark fruit in there.
A little bit of alcohol. Not a whole lot. I mean, you know it's there when you smell it.
The barrel has died off a lot.
And almost like a port wine. You kind of get like this Cabernet. Yeah, that's one thing I've never heard anybody say. Oh, I mean, I'm sure they have, but it reminds me of like a Cabernet, like a really oaky.
You said that about
Cabernet.
the Abyss too, I think.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. You said the exact same thing. I don't think anybody's ever said this about.
And I'm totally wrong, I'm sure. I'm saying I've never heard anybody say it. No, it smells delicious.
It does smell delicious.
Almost kind of cherry, maybe? Like a slight.
I think it's the tartness, kind of playing off the
infection.
Yeah. Well, if it's infected, it's damn good.
Yeah, it's good infection. All beer's infected. Yeah, it's awesome. Cheers, 2015 BCBS. Perfect temp.
Yeah, it is.
Chocolate, fudge.
With like some kind of dark fruit like.
Oh yeah.
It's super it's like super thick dessert type.
Just chewy.
Like cake. It just.
Yeah. Man, all I can say is chocolate. Chocolate. Dense, chocolatey fudge with some kind of vanilla reduction on top. Sprinkles of coconut. Yeah. And a little smoke. Just a touch. I mean, I'm not a big smoke guy, but I mean, it's just ever so faint. But you kind of know it's there. My God, it's chewy. It's all hell.
I think this is just about perfect. I think any longer you're going to lose some more.
Wow.
Because I drank a bottle about 6 months ago, and it was drinking good too, but this is way better than it was 6 months ago.
Yeah, so almost a year in the bottle. I guess it's, I mean, our opinion, drink as many as you possibly can right now. Put a few away for another 6 months to a year, which I know a lot of people like to keep them for much longer than that. Does it say like develops 5 years in the bottle? You used to always say that. But now, oh yeah, right here on the flat. So Goose says, like I always have, up to 5 years in the bottle. I'd be curious to see what it tastes like in 5 years. But
I'd like to do a vertical.
Whew, I see you like to puke. No, that would be intense. Yeah, I can't say enough good things about. I mean, yeah.
So would you be willing to say this is Anheuser-Busch's best beer?
I hate it. I hate when it's worded that way, but it's the truth. It's the best beer they bought and claimed for their own, yeah. That's how I'd word it. My God, yeah. It's just, man, chocolate. And I know that I've read an interview with, I think it was Brett Porter, their former brewmaster, that he talked about how they intentionally brew an off Imperial Stout base. Like it's intentionally not right. Taste isn't quite right, and then they age it, and that's how they get Bourbon County. Like which is odd to me. Like you think they make like a killer base and then age it, but they intentionally do it in an off manner that it corrects somehow in the barrel. I don't know. It's an interesting interview. But
Well, they've been doing it for long enough. If they've been doing it since '94, then they.
Anybody got a '94 bottle? Jesus Christ!
That would be soy sauce.
Woo! It's just dust. Yeah. What else? Are we forgetting anything? I mean, my gosh, there's so much about this beer. Variants.
Yeah, variants.
You're living under a rock if you don't know the variants. If you're looking this video up, you probably already know. Start
Rare,
cherry, rye,
Regal Rye, Prop,
Bramble. You said Bramble, didn't you?
No, you said Bramble.
Oh, damn. Backyard, vanilla.
Yeah, the vanilla rye. Is there cherry vanilla too?
No, I don't think so. Man, there's a lot. They always do a couple different ones every single year or so. But those are coffee. Those are barley wine. It's about nearly impossible to get. You never know where they're going to show up or what they'll get.
We never get them around here.
No.
Ever.
I mean, Louisville might get one or two places. That's about it. Indy might get a couple places. And we're close. We're not that far from Chicago. We don't get no love, Anheuser-Busch.
And I saw pictures on Facebook the day of that there was places out in Cali that were getting pallets of them. But they had a pallet of like every single variant, even rare. It's like we're this close and we can't get shit, but they can get a whole pallet of everything.
This is a very special beer to me because it's my favorite beer. Hands down, I think it kicks KBS's ass, slings it up one side of the wall, down the other. I don't think a lot of beers can hold a candle to the consistency of Bourbon County Stout, and it was one of the OGs. Now that we know what that means, I didn't know what that meant.
Original gangster.
I know now, but I'm just saying, like, before I did. I'm getting old, man. But yeah, it's 100. Always has been, always will be, as far as I can tell.
I'll go 98.
98?
Yeah.
A variant would probably, I don't know. That's tough. You know, I could probably go 98 too, and then a variant could knock it up.
Yeah.
But it's hard because emotionally I'm attached to this beer. So I have to go measure.
Like this one in particular is easier to get. You're probably going to see this at your local liquor store because we always do. But
well,
anything else,
you got to be in the know. You got to be ready. You can't just be like, oh shit, is it out? And then show up somewhere. You're not going to get it.
Black Friday.
Yeah, it's Black Friday every single year. And if you're not lined up early, wearing your mittens and a jacket,
or you don't know anybody,
yeah, you're not getting it. Unless you want to pay out the ass on the secondary market, which, you know,
that's another video later.
That's a video down the road. We'll get to that, but yeah. So 99 from us.
Yeah.
Right.
It is world-class beer.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yep, one of my all-time favorites, and I'm so happy to finally have done this. Waiting a long time to do this, so yeah. Thanks guys for watching.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah, thank you, Joe. If it weren't for you, this wouldn't be happening right now. And I'll make another payment next week. But yeah, thank you, Joe. Yeah, so that's gonna do it for us. Bourbon County Stout, 2015. Big Bomber style. So cheers, guys. We'll see you next time.